Hello and welcome back to Sprite Plays Starseed Pilgrim. I have gone and farmed up a good stockpile of seeds for us, so let us head back into this level and see what we can make of it. See if we can make sense out of this odd dig pattern. Starting to really struggle with it and been having just a lot of difficulty remembering that it's there. Just stuff like that, but I think that there is some opportunity to make use of it if we are clever enough, and that is the question, are we clever enough? And I hope we are. Trying to think where the best place is to put this purple. I think right there. No digging at all. I think digging less is going to be one of the main things that is going to help us out. Kind of help us to make the right decisions. And that was a little bit reckless. That was just a little bit reckless. And there, I wanted to get that a little bit sooner because I wanted to put this sideways going one. But instead, I think we're going to have to do that, and then I'm going to dig that out so we get a couple more. And then we're just going to head over here. Now we have a little bit of, we have to rely on luck. And we were lucky, so that's good. But the darkness is coming hot on our heels, and we are in a pretty bad situation. We don't have much to delay the darkness. Now, we would like to connect up with this key while we are able to. And that is going to be a little bit difficult, but I think right there, if we put that there, that is going to cover up some of that purple, unfortunately. So we are still on the run. But we do have a little bit of a buffer from that purple. Let's see. I want to put that there, and then I want to put this one here. But I have to wait for that one to grow in, because when the ice converts the orange, it will destroy any seeds that are still in the orange that haven't started their growth cycle yet. Now we have another one of these. We're going to have to rely on it for transit, which is never a good thing and often can go quite badly. But we're kind of in a little bit of desperation. However, we have actually a really good array coming up here. I want to stand on top of that so that we can jump out of there. Now, we have to be a little bit careful here because we're not going to be able to get up very easily once we... Let's see, we can dig that and that will actually give us a route back up here. But we still have a little bit of... Oh, no! So, we're still very far from understanding this level. It's still very challenging. We really need to plan out our digs much more carefully. And that's not something that I'm used to. Probably would have been better to put that a space to the left so that it filled in the gray a little bit. Gray corrupts much faster than even orange does. And I think we're going to put a red one just to slow the corruption a little bit. We're going to wait for a fourth pink to grow in here so that we can harvest all of these. And then we're going to put that there. That should cover up some of the gray and some of the darkness. And the red is very forceful. It will convert even the polluted gray air, which is something that most seeds will not do. Most seeds will not grow into the polluted gray air. And that will actually make a difference here because it looks like it's going to corrupt the gray air before it triggers the red. Yeah, just by a little bit. Just by a fraction of a second. We do have a little bit of an opportunity to start a base here. You know, it's not going to last very long because we are so close to the darkness. But it will give us at least a little bit of a buffer, a little tiny bit of a buffer. And we can actually put this in the middle here. and it will corrupt very little of the purple. Actually, if we put it one space to the left, I think, maybe 2 spaces to the left, by the time the darkness got to it, the purple on the left would have already been corrupted, and so it would only have done good for us. Replaced the orange, and covered up some of the darkness, but we will have to roll with something slightly suboptimal that's still pretty darn good. And then we have the same basic array here. We do want to start this purple growing in as fast as possible, though that was actually too fast, and it's going to... that was very dangerous. We almost lost that pink tower. And I did a panic dig without really planning ahead. It's very difficult for me to see the effects of my digs before I make them. Let's see. I think we want to put this here and this here. And then we have another green one. I think there's going to be the best place for it. So that's pretty risky. Yeah, it actually went in a fairly useful direction. So that's good for us. And these are about ready to get dug up. That worked out just about perfectly. Let's see. That will let us drop some slime off the edge there. And it looks like we have some darkness here that is not connected to a key, which is a little bit dangerous. Oh, that is bad. That is real bad. I am not happy with that. When this pink grows in a little bit more, we should be able to get up here. We can kind of dig some of this out. We're going to lose some hearts that way, but we can put a jump pad there that will make it easier for us to get back up there. And we're just going to continue on. We don't have a great place for this red, though up top there, not too horrible. We do want to collect these. Let's see, that's alright. That's going to break one, but that's okay, we don't need it. Oh, very nearly got stuck on the wrong side of that. Wouldn't have been a huge problem, but it's not exactly what we want. We do want to dig these out, and we'll put this jump pad here. That'll let us get up to this red one. We can set that off, and that will be kind of our next base of operations. Now let's see, if this drips down this way, it will not connect up. We'll get very close, though. So we will have to see if there's a way later on for us. Oh, and I just made that mistake again. So this is a very frustrating level, and my own mechanical inadequacies are being really magnified by the strange dig pattern. So we may need to kind of take a break from this one, take a look at one of the others, and see if we can make something happen someplace else. Because that is just so challenging, and I'm just not quite up to the challenge. So we're going to head back over this way and see about looking at some of the other levels that we have not played in a while. See if we can make something happen. We will probably need to do some farming, probably off camera. Before that, we may want to check out the dark level again. That is, or not the dark level, that's a bad way of describing it, but the one where we can walk on the darkness. And the third phase of that is actually very dark. So, yeah, we're going to do kind of a shift of strategy, stop beating our head against that one particular level, and try something else. Part of me kind of thinks that the way that we're going to beat this level is by doing a lot of attempts in a row. And so that's something that I may want to do in the future, but for now, I want to take a break, look at something else, clear my head, and see if we can accomplish something someplace else. So until then, thank you very much for muching, Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.